Frat Boys Protest, Gaza, and Leadership by Raging Mandrill. Published on Substack, Saturday, April 4th, 2024. This past week has seen an uproar in college protests over the Israel-Gaza issue. This issue has indeed been simmering for a few weeks now, if not several months. However, something has changed. It's an election year. Being an election year, there will be increased political tensions. The charged climate has manifested itself most clearly on campus, especially Ivy League campuses. The aesthetic of white frat boys waving the American flag in the face of obese black women is an appealing one because aesthetic victories are so few and far between against such merciless and implacable foes. The general thinking has been thus: if bad, why look cool? This physiognomic approach, whilst working most of the time, is not enough. This judgmental approach, based solely on physical fitness and the rule of cool, probably works 90% of the time. It does not, however, work in all cases. The physiognomy never lies attitude towards things is absolutely a correct attitude to take, but as I laid out in my article for the OGC, we must beware Black Rifle Coffee Company nationalism. Frat boy nationalism possibly works in a similar manner as Black Rifle Coffee Company nationalism. Muscles and overt masculine behavior are a way to mask being a cuck on all the important issues of the day. It's the same principle, really. Flying the American flag is not a true indicator of being our guys. What I am trying to say is that having the physiognomy is a necessary but insufficient condition to be on our side of things. To make a Pokemon reference, you must think in terms of evolution of a Pokemon. What is the evolved form of the frat bro? A frat bro just wants to party, have a good time with the bros, drink, and grab some TNA. You must think of the frat bro as the unevolved form of the grill dad. The grill dad just wants to grill. He doesn't think about complex things. He doesn't pay attention to politics, except when Fox News is telling him it is time to be angry at the demo KKK rats. He is a normie. The grill dad is the Norwooding, declining testosterone, mature version of the frat bro. Neither the frat bro or the grill dad actively seek out and engage with information. They both passively receive it from authority. They do what they are told. They actually are not temperamentally true rebels or contrarians in any way. This is made all the clearer with certain Fox News interviews. The obvious normicon adjacent politics make the current incidents on campus seem similar to 2015-2016 era college protests, with violence largely coming from the left and equally vigorous reaction from the right. This should tell us that while the world has irrevocably changed since the politics of almost a decade ago, the overlying structure remains the same. The problems, then, have not truly been solved. Whilst we do not hate patriotism, it is all too easily manipulated. The simple patriotism of the normicon or political centrist cannot be relied upon in any meaningful way. But just as we do not hate simple patriotism or unthinking love of the flag, we do not hate the normie. The normie does what they are told. They are innocent, normal hobbits who don't deserve what is happening to them. They are simply reacting to a stimulus. That stimulus is the overarching, stifling nature of campus life post-mid-2010s. They might even be said to be partially rebelling against the Longhouse, in a way. So inspiring have the frat bros been, there have even been GoFundMes set up for the purpose of throwing these fine young gentlemen a rager. However, apparently, this fundraiser was set up by neocons. If confirmed, that is for the worse. We don't want the frat bros of UNC Chapel Hill Pi Kappa Phi being patronized by neocons. Of course, this is hopefully not the case for all incidents across the nation. This could very well be an isolated incident being picked up by neocons among many other concurrent incidents which they are not involved in. only time will tell. The frat bros have a second question to answer. Not only must they pass the if bad, why look cool test, they must also run the if based, why act cringe gauntlet. But even if broad neocon involvement is confirmed, the fact remains that while these young gentlemen are likely very intelligent, the question is one of judgment. These young men are too grug-brained, too unaware of the desperate times we face to be held up as leaders. They must undergo some kind of process to be brought to our level. They must be willing to learn. Their youthful confidence and naivete must be broken down and rebuilt in a similar fashion to military training if they are to get anywhere in this thing of ours. They must understand the consequences of ill-timed, undisciplined action. They must understand that others seek to manipulate their best impulses. To paraphrase Bowden, right-wing ideas are not simply about flag-waving and baiting a few shaboons. These young men might be able to do a bit, but frat bros are born to be what they are. We should celebrate what they, and we, were born to be. Sorry, frat bros. You may pull pussy, but the nerds shall inherit the earth. This is a great difference between introverted nerds and the frat bros. To me, their attitude of confidence might get them very far, but they fail in paying sufficient attention to detail and especially structure. They ignore the terrain, the lay of the land, as it were. They will be easily led into a trap due to their overconfidence. Willful grugs are not intelligent or well educated enough. They do not want to learn, they do not wish to see. They are not Odinic, nor Tyric either. They are Thoric. Only those of us able and willing to be cultured thugs have the capacity for the leadership of our people. We must believe in ourselves alone. If you liked this video, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. If you would like to check out my various work in other places, do be sure to check the show notes. If you'd like to patronize the channel, you can do so either through a paid subscription to my Substack account or through Buy Me a Coffee. Thanks again for all your support.